to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
For today's video, I thought it'd be fun to take a look at 5 awesome video game characters that truly do deserve their own awesome video game.
Law is not the law. I am the law.
Firstly, I'm going to go with 2000 AD's Judge Dredd, a character who does have a few games under his belt, but yet has still not got a game to truly showcase the character's gritty, crime-filled hostile world in all its glory. And look, before the 2 people that actually watch this video, who love Dredd vs Death moan, yes I too think the game is awesome and underappreciated, but we are in the minority, and also that game was released ages ago, so it's time to move on. If we ever do get a new Dredd game, I think there's 2 great options a developer could choose to go with. My first choice would be to fully create Judge Dredd City in an open world FPS, kinda like Cyberpunk. You could burn around Mega City 1, dishing out the law on your bike and taking down criminals, goons, etc, etc. But that probably would require far too much time and money. So my other option would be to have a more level-based structure, where instead of a fully explorable city, you are sent to different crime-filled mega complexes and have to take down any gang leaders, supernatural nasties, or mechanical foes controlling them. The game could also feature co-op, with one player controlling Dredd and the other player controlling Anderson. That would be a really nice touch. Whatever route a developer chooses to go down, as long as they accurately recreate the judge's strict, no compromise loyalty to the dubiously questionable laws of that universe, and to make sure the judge's multi-ammunition type firearm, the Lawgiver, is as badass and devastatingly brutal as is in the comics and 2012 movie, then I'll be happy.
Incendiary.
You may not know who Genndy Tartakovsky is, but he probably is responsible for blessing the world with some of your favourite cartoons. And if his previous works like Dexter's Laboratory and Samurai Jack can be adapted into video games, then now that his 2nd season is all wrapped up, surely we deserve a video game based on Adult Swim's Primal. I don't know about you guys, but taking the endlessly explorable gameplay of Breath of the Wild with its multitude of traversal options and throwing in the savage world, characters, races, history, and carnage that makes the series so great seems like a no-brainer if you ask me. Oh, and to top it off, maybe make the combat a little bit more difficult than Breath of the Wild. But if you do this, instead of calling for a horse like Epona, make sure there's a button where you yell like a madman and have your dino bestie Fang come in to aid you in combat, or just for you to ride around on. If that's too ambitious, however, just give us a hack and slash brawler like God of War or DMC, but if we ever do get a Primal video game, please make it cel shaded. Primal's world would look absolutely gorgeous.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Blade's best game isn't even his own game, but as an unlockable character in the amazing hidden gem that was the Ghost Rider game. Yeah, I'm sure some people still love the PlayStation titles, but for me, the limited hardware of the time didn't really capture the agile, free-flowing combat and gunplay that made the first 2 movies so frickin' awesome. So all I'm asking is, just give us that. Give us a Blade game that makes you feel like an absolute beast as you cut and shoot your way through waves of fanged bloodsuckers. Throw in some repetitive catchy techno music that thumps in the background. Add in tons of weapons and gadgets to unlock that will help you turn the vamps into bones and dust in spectacular fashion. And most importantly, bring back Wesley to do the voice. If the likes of Wolverine and Ghost Rider can effortlessly jump into the hack and slash genre of gameplay, surely Blade can too.
If we just stay put here on the train, we could ride it all the way to the cave. Blingo, blongo, blue.
Hey, give me the loot!
Oh.
Yo!
Knock it off!
Ah.
Hey, Finn! Whoa. Look at all the loot that guy dropped while you whipped his butt.
Dang, look at that sword. Whoa, feels kind of right.
Whoa.
Anyone who's watched Adventure Time will know, while yes it is bright and colourful and supposedly aimed at kids, In actuality, the show is extremely messed up and deals with dark themes and is filled with a lot of adult humour. But unfortunately, when Adventure Time has been adapted into video game form, we have just got oversimplified games for kids that are lacking in any of the TV show's charm. And for a show that proudly celebrates video games old and new in so many of its episodes, that's a damn shame, as Adventure Time's unique characters and rich story-infused world is screaming for a large Zelda-like adventure game. I really would like to travel to each one of the show's weird and wonderful kingdoms, taking on absurd quests from all the eccentric characters that litter the show. And if this somehow does manage to happen, please put the random endless loot train into the game and make sure we can summon the ancient psychic war elephant.
What's up, Sliz?
Yeah, boy!
Hi, Darren.
The ancient psychic tandem war elephant?
Yes, it's been a difficult adjustment.
Blaze his face, Ellie!
Yes, Master.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you ape! You want to live forever?
Lastly, I'm going to go old school and say that we deserve a goddamn fast-paced action-based Starship Troopers game. And yeah, sure, the franchise only had one actually good movie to its name, but anyone who's watched that first movie will surely feel the same way I do. I just want to blast through an endless wave of bugs with 3 of my friends in some Left 4 Dead type action. I only ask that it be first person, and when the bugs do attack, I want it to feel as frantic and overwhelming as any of the action scenes in that movie. Right, that's just 5 properties I dream get honest to God good games before I kick the bucket. If you're still here, head down to the comments below and share what franchise or character deserves to make the jump into an actual decent video game. If this video does well enough, I'll get my co-host to give you guys his top picks too. Until next time, you guys stay tipsy.